Sometimes a television series is more than something people watch. Sometimes, people begin living inside its world. When the first episodes of Daha 17 were released, that was exactly what happened. As we analyzed thousands of audience reactions across social media, one thing became immediately clear. People were not talking about shocking plot twists. They were not discussing action scenes or dramatic conflicts. Instead, they kept mentioning something much simpler. A school corridor, a group of friends, the excitement of a first love, an awkward smile, a summer afternoon. They weren't describing a story. They were describing a feeling. Perhaps that was the greatest strength of Daha 17. Instead of showing young people who they should become, it reminded them of who they already were. That feeling of authenticity became the foundation of the series' early success. Another fascinating pattern appeared in the comments. One word kept showing up again and again. Cringe. At first glance, it sounded like criticism. But when we looked closer, it meant something completely different. I paused because I was embarrassed. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so cringe, but I couldn't stop watching. This contradiction reveals something important about today's generation. For years, television tried to create perfect heroes. Young audiences today are searching for imperfect people. People who make mistakes. People who feel awkward. People who don't always know the right answer. Maybe cringe is no longer an insult. Maybe it has become another word for authenticity. The way the series became popular is equally interesting. Very few viewers said they discovered Daha 17 on television. Instead, they described something else. A short edit, a 10-second clip, a single glance, an unfinished conversation, a piece of music. Social media wasn't replacing the series. It was creating curiosity. Instead of giving viewers the whole story, it gave them just enough to ask one question. What happens next? That curiosity led millions of young people to watch the full episodes. Daha 17 didn't simply grow on television. It grew where young people spend most of their time. On TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, inside today's digital culture. But perhaps the series' greatest achievement wasn't its storyline. It was its atmosphere. As we continued reading comments, another pattern emerged. People rarely talked about dramatic events. Instead, they remembered school life, friendships, summer evenings, shared laughter, first love, small everyday moments. Successful coming-of-age stories don't just tell a story. They build a world people wish they could step into. For many viewers, Daha 17 managed to create exactly that feeling during its earliest episodes. Then, something slowly began to change. The comments didn't suddenly become negative. Instead, they became thoughtful. One sentence appeared again and again. Something feels different. Some viewers said the story wasn't moving forward. Others felt the emotional rhythm had changed. Some simply admitted, it doesn't feel like it did at the beginning. Different words. The same emotion. This may have been the series' first real turning point. In the beginning, people wanted to live inside its world. Later, many comments suggested that world no longer felt quite the same. This wasn't only about the plot. It was about emotion. One request appeared repeatedly. More school life. More friendships. More shared experiences. More student activities. More moments that felt real. At first, these seem like small details. But together, they tell a much bigger story. The audience wasn't asking for more action. They were asking to feel what they felt during the first episodes. Another important topic was realism. Early comments praised how natural everything felt. Later reactions increasingly questioned certain character decisions and story developments. What's interesting is this. People weren't rejecting the characters. They were asking to believe in them again. That is a very important difference. The emotional connection was still there. The audience simply wanted the authenticity that first drew them into the story. Even the trailers became part of the conversation. Many viewers complained when previews arrived late. Why would that matter so much? Because for today's audience, a trailer is no longer just advertising. It has become part of the weekly viewing experience. Part of the anticipation. Part of the emotional journey. In the digital age, audiences don't only watch stories. They experience everything surrounding them. Perhaps that's the biggest lesson hidden inside thousands of comments. People didn't fall in love with Daha 17 simply because of its plot. They fell in love with the way it made them feel. And many of today's criticisms seem to come from exactly the same place. Viewers aren't asking for a completely different series. They're hoping to rediscover the feeling that made them stay in the very beginning. Maybe that's why the real question isn't, is Daha 17 a good series? The real question is this. What makes a coming-of-age story unforgettable? A complicated plot, or a world where people can genuinely see themselves? Judging by thousands of audience reactions, the answer seems surprisingly clear. People don't always watch a series because of what happens. Sometimes, they watch because of who they become while they're watching it. And when that feeling begins to fade, the same school, the same music, the same characters, the same world, can suddenly feel very different. Perhaps that is what so many viewers have been trying to say all along. They haven't stopped caring about Daha 17. They're simply searching for the feeling that first made them believe they belonged inside its world. Because sometimes, the greatest achievement of a television series isn't telling an unforgettable story. It's helping millions of people find a small piece of themselves within it.
We were never chasing perfection. We were only chasing moments. Forever 17. Forever 17. Forever 17. Forever 17. Forever 17.